Okay, everyone. So I've been reading a lot of comments about how people pre-order various MTG products, and it seems like once every week or two, whenever we see a price spike in the Magic the Gathering community, which is usually a result of tournament results or the Pro Tour or something like that. Most recently, we've seen the huge price spikes in Nahiri, I believe it was, and a rash of shops don't honor the pre-order prices. And what I wanted to do is kind of a PSA to I know a lot of you older, more grizzled players already know this. I've been burned by this many times, and then many of you have as well. So I want to let you guys know, when you pre-order something, and the reason this is important, obviously, is with Eternal Masters coming out, I saw tens of comments saying, I already pre-ordered mine on eBay, I'm good. Well, let me tell you something. Every time there's a limited run product out there, especially when people pre-order before we know what's in the set, you don't really have anything. Until you have the box in your hand, you have not secured anything at all. Now, with the exception of local game stores, I think local game stores have way too much to lose by being shady like this. But when you go to eBay or other e-tailers and pre-order boxes of products like Eternal Masters or historically Modern Masters or certain from the vaults, once they get spoiled, for example, let's say a Liliana, they put all sorts of Krakus or crazy expensive cards in Eternal Masters, and the value shoots through the roof. Do you think those e-tailers are going to honor the $250 you paid when now the going market price is $400? Of course not. The vast majority of them will simply cancel your pre-order and relist the item. So what I want you to be aware of is that this happens, and it happens all the time. And as a consumer, we have really two options. We can A, pre-order the item before we know what's even in it. For example, let's use Eternal Masters. We don't even know what's in the set. While you can pre-order at close to MSRP right now on eBay, the real question is, are they going to really fill this order? Okay. Two, okay, so right, you pre-order now and wait, or you wait for it to be spoiled and risk having now to pay $300 or $400 for the product. Now, if you buy it early and it turns out the product's a dud, as long as you paid MSRP for it, you're probably fine. I can pretty much guarantee they're not going to cancel your order. For example, with Modern Masters 2, I pre-ordered the heck out of it, and I didn't have even one person cancel my pre-orders, I don't think. And I paid a little bit over MSRP, but not much. But I got boned by that, right? Because there wasn't enough value in MSRP to warrant paying, or in Modern Masters to warrant paying over MSRP. But it was my fault. I fully admit I was impetuous. I was excited. I just wanted to have it. Just like Eternal Masters right now, I'm really struggling to not pre-order it. Now, I'm going to speak to my local game store and try to pre-order it there, where I think if you're pre-ordering from your local game store, it's probably going to be legit. They know their distributions by now. They know how much they're going to get, and they're not typically going to bone you. Now, I know they will. Some will, but very few in comparison to what you're going to have happen on eBay and Amazon and other e-tailers. So what I'm asking you guys to do is just be aware that, first of all, this happens all the time. Now, when you pre-order regular sets, I don't think you have anything to worry about. It's just when we're talking about limited run items that could have large fluctuations in product, right? As we talked about in the distribution video I did the other day, everyone's already made their money. It's the people that bought it, the local game stores or online e-tailers that are now in the position to hold and wait, right? Or distributors actually can hold back product and wait, and let's see what is spoiled in the set. This is why when sets get spoiled early, or when the threat of inside information is out there, it's so scary, right? Let's say, for example, a certain distributor already knew what was in the set, and they were unloading it at a low price because they knew it wasn't going to be great. Or maybe one knew that it was going to be great, and they're just holding back everything, and then they're going to sell it at $250 or $300 after the set gets spoiled. I know it's a little bit tinfoil hatty, but I'm saying this is the real world and stuff like that happens in the real world. So the best advice I can give is do not pre-order from eBay or other online retailers unless you've dealt with that person before, or unless you're willing to accept the risk that you're in a lose-lose relationship, right? If it comes out and the price spikes to $300 or $400 and you paid $260, I can pretty much guarantee they're going to cancel your order. If it comes out and you overpaid for it and it's widely available everywhere, now you overpaid for the product. So just wait till the set is spoiled. It's okay if you don't get it. The more we pay more than MSRP, the more we are going to incentivize distributors and game stores to hold back product and wait and maximize revenue. And I can't blame them for running their business that way, but we, the consumer, can be more educated and be more disciplined in making our purchase decisions. So be careful about pre-ordering limited print run product. If you're crazy with your money, I would recommend pre-ordering from a couple people so that hopefully one of them ships your product. Like if you absolutely have to pre-order, I would pre-order from a couple of people, which is what I did for Modern Masters 2, and I was planning on some of them to get canceled, and none of them did because the set was lackluster, and I overpaid for a ton of boxes, which I later had to resell, and I lost a bunch of money. So be careful about pre-ordering limited print run products, especially stuff like Modern Masters. Again, regular print run stuff, generally totally fine. It happens all the time with singles. It happens all the time with limited print run products. Just be careful with your money, folks. Don't get caught up in the hype. I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you again real soon. What's up, and thanks for watching this video. I produce all different kinds of content, so if you haven't yet, click on my face to subscribe. If you want to watch more videos, I've got some sweet playlists, including this one, where I open up every fat pack ever created. I've also got this one over here where I open just about anything vintage and old and expensive for your enjoyment. And all this is made possible by the awesome backers at our Patreon, which is linked in the description of every video. Hop on over there, check it out, see if it's something you might want to consider. If not, sit back, enjoy, and I'll still love you.